Did y'all see this report that Vice President Kamala Harris paid Oprah Winfrey's production company nearly $2.5 million for her support during the campaign? Initial reports said the Harris campaign shelled out $1 million. However, two sources told the New York Times that Winfrey's production company was actually paid closer to the $2.5 million. That number pales in comparison to the estimated $1.5 billion that Harris and the Democrats spent in their failed campaign to win the White House. Why would that piss me off? Why does Oprah Winfrey we talk about? What the hell is your production company doing getting anything from the Harris campaign? Remember Senator Carol Moseley Braun? Oprah Winfrey donated to her campaign when she was running for the U.S. Senate. Remember when Barack Obama won the presidency in 2008? They said at the time reportedly that Oprah Winfrey's impact equated to more than 1 million votes in his favor over Hillary Rodham Clinton. So here you are, donating to Democrats all over the place, which, by the way, Oprah Winfrey has done for decades. What's the theme here, ladies and gentlemen? Oprah is usually doling out money.
So what Stephen A. is saying is what a lot of folks know and what a whole lot of other folks are thinking. Yeah, there is no way that Oprah Winfrey, who does not need the money, $1 million, $2 million, $2.5 million, she does not need that kind of money. That's like pocket change for Oprah. She's a billionaire. She doesn't need that kind of, she's donated too much money to too many other causes, to too many other candidates, political candidates over the years. Why does she even take any money from the Kamala Harris campaign except she wasn't fully bought in to the candidate? Let's say what it is. Y'all already know. They picked Kamala Harris. Many people had to choose Kamala Harris because they didn't want the alternative Donald Trump. But a whole lot of people did not believe that Kamala Harris had the goods in terms of being a real connectional candidate. A lot of people knew that. Why would Oprah take any money? Think about it. She could have considered it an in-kind donation. She didn't have to take one dime. She didn't need the money. Her production team, she could have paid them out of her own pocket. She's done it many other times. Look at all the work she did for Barack Obama. She did tons of work for Barack Obama. Never took money, you all. It doesn't show up on the D2 statement that she took any money. She contributed to the campaign. Carol Moseley Braun, who ran for senator out of Illinois, same thing. There, and tons of other candidates she's funded over the years. But when your heart is not in something, it tells. And you don't accept anything when your heart is in it. But when your heart is not fully in it, not fully engaged, at least pay my people.
Then what the hell you need $2.5 million for your production company when you're worth billions? Take your time, I'll wait. Which now brings into question, how marvelous did you really think Kamala Harris was?
That point right there about Oprah, did you have to be sold on the candidate? Why did you take any money? That point right there that Stephen A. is making, that point right there, yeah, he's right on with that. And we ought to be honest with ourselves. Let me say, there is no way that we can properly and rightly assess anything if we're not going to be honest with ourselves. If we're going to lie to ourselves like people lie to themselves about the condition of Joe Biden for all that time, if we're going to lie to ourselves about someone's condition, even though we may want it to be, if we're going to lie to ourselves about the condition a person is in, about the proficiency of a candidate, right? So if I'm betting on sports, or if I'm, just kicking it with my friends, we're talking about sports, and I'm going to know that this player has a broken leg, but I'm going to say, no problem. His leg is not broke. If I'm going to lie to myself, why do I think anybody will ever take me serious? If I'm going to lie to myself about somebody else, it's better to tell the truth about it, to understand what it is, and then to pivot and do what you have to do from that point on. But in this case, with Kamala Harris, the obvious is there, and it was proven out. She was not the best candidate for this time. And a lot of people know it. And Oprah Winfrey only took that money because she wanted something. Because when her heart is really in it, she doesn't take a dime. she gives a whole lot of money. And y'all already know it. Go to comments and let me know what you think about this video, okay? And I'll see you on the next one.